Hey everybody, how's it going today? Superfiend here, and welcome back to another episode of Total War Warhammer Skarsnik campaign. Oh, let's see, we got a WA with WE'Z, it looks like. Rebellion. We need to capture some more settlements. Raiding. Alright, let's see, where exactly did we leave off last time? Azag the Slaughter, he's in an ambush stance over here by Lucini, the Pasta City. We got a rebellion here. A little bit of pressure from Scully Stonebeard, the dwarves. He could probably take Karak Bufter, and we have a pretty good treasury. So maybe what we'll do is we'll bring Grimgor or some other lord up over here and just get a couple units to keep these guys at bay. We just took the provincial capital of the Black Mountains, Karak over here. And I think there might be dwarf armies somewhere in this fog of war. I don't know for certain. And let's see. It'd be nice if we could get some scouting through goblin shamans, but I think the only settlement that we can recruit them at, if we just cycle through the different ones here, is at Death Pass, and it's under siege, so we can't recruit anything. And in the past, when we had, the mutinous gits were just killing them. Before we could really make much use of them. So, yeah, did we actually? We have 0 shamans, and there's none that are wounded. So they all got killed off. Isn't that just lovely? Okay, so let's see. We just took this, and I'm tempted to use the underway to get the Karak Angazar. We probably want to repair these buildings. What's it going to cost? Looking at a little bit less than 1,000 to repair that settlement. And over here, Ekrund is under siege by a rather large Bloody Hands rebellion. We did lose Grunty Mingle, and it looks like he's headed back this way. So maybe he'll leave us alone down here. And then Galbaraz is under siege, and we don't have any recruitment buildings down here. So it's not like we could recruit or bring up a general and recruit from here or here to fend this off. And we have a couple turns. That's not the big concern. The big concern is the dwarves right now. Let's see. These are rebels. So they're going to come siege Karak Asgal, and then we lost this over here. But the rest of the settlement's looking okay, except for Kradtoman. And we really don't want to lose Blightwater, any of the settlements, because it's mostly money buildings. We want to hang on to them if we can. And then over here we got Azag. Okay, we finally got a WA with a full stack. I don't think we've really been getting good luck with the WAs in previous turns, but this one looks pretty good. And what do we got here? What's it going to cost to repair this? 1,000. Okay. We had transferred the war machines from Skarsnik to WE'Z, so now they're over here. And let's just look at what kind of recruitment options we have. So all of our recruitment buildings appear to be under siege, and the only recruiting we can do is squigs from Karak 8 Peaks. Everything else that has a military building is under siege, so that's kind of no good. Not good. So what do we want to do here? What do we want to do? And Skarsnik's army is pretty well replenished. And we got Ungrim Iron Fist is now heading back this way. So we don't want to have to deal with Thorgrim and Ungrim simultaneously. These dwarf settlements down here, I can't see what buildings they have. They can recruit rangers and thunderers, I think, here. War machines. So the dwarves can do a little bit of recruitment down here. They could create an army down here and threaten these settlements, but I don't think they will. And these were recently captured, so I don't really think they can do much over here. So if the dwarves are going to create more armies, they're probably going to come out of here, which I think is the dwarf starting province. So given that Ungrim is heading back this way, and we do have 1 in like 1/10 of a stack of dwarves up here, I think we want to take Skarsnik, WE'Z, and this Wa, and kind of get them over here pretty quick and fend off Thorgrim, and then see if we can't take down Ungrim. And this is good. We got 2 turns for the Big Goblin Rocklobber siege technology. So these war machines, these 4 Rocklobbers, are going to be a little bit better. So I think we're going to bring WE'Z back this way. And I think we're going to bring Skarsnik also. And the Wa should just follow us naturally. There's going to be a rebellion here eventually. Yeah, not much we can do about that. We could build... Where are they? Okay, we got one of those being built here. How much does it cost to build them? 1,500. We're still going to end up with a rebellion if we build this. So... what do we got here? Okay, so it's going to be minus 20. It's going to be basically minus 20 for the next couple turns. So we got like 2 turns before the rebellion shows up, and then maybe the rebellion will take 1 turn to actually lay siege. So I think if we start the walls here, Skarsnik's ditches, I think the walls will finish before the rebellion lays siege to the settlement. And now over here, let's see. Oh, now we got more. Oh, these are regiments of renown. I'm sorry, I thought they were global recruitment. All right, so we can get some squigs for WE'Z, and I'd rather get the squigs in Skarsnik's army because I want to make sure that he has the correct number of units to get a Wa. And Skarsnik, we can get a Wa with him pretty quick once we win a battle. So we want to make sure he's got enough units. And let's just check WE'Z's fightiness real quick to make sure it's not in danger. Change per turn 25. Holy moly. Yeah, we're good there. Okay. And let's see. Losing 5,000 per turn. Let's go ahead and get some money with Azag. Seems like a good thing to do. And I don't see walls. There we go. We're going to go ahead and fight it because I don't want to take too many casualties from auto resolve. I want to make sure that we come out of this in the best possible position. And so let's see, this is a little similar to the last map with the big hill. Or the last map when we fought the Border Princess. So we'll set the artillery up there. And we're going to put the trolls kind of over on the flank. And we'll put the Goblin Wolf Chariots over there because they're really fast. The Spider Riders can hang out here in the bushes. We'll put the Goblins in front of the War Machine. And then Azag's pretty good. We got a magic missile and Foe Seeker, and he's pretty tanky. 73 armor, 74 melee attack. Okay, let's start the battle. And what is the biggest problem? Probably the halberders. So we'll fire on them with the War Machine. And we'll take our Goblin Wolf Chariots and our Goblin Wolf Riders. And I don't think the trolls can actually hide because they're too big. Yeah. So putting the trolls in the trees isn't going to get us anything. And the crossbows will probably be firing on us soon. Come around the side here with the chariots. And we'll just turn skirmish mode on the Goblin Wolf Riders. And this chariot's got pretty good health, so we'll send this one. Where did it go? 5. Come on, get over here. Charge into the archers. And the other ones can fire on the halberders. see here. Come on, get over here. There we go. And these guys got skirmish mode, so they shouldn't really be able to catch them. Alright, we need to get out of here with the chariot. See if we can get out with these two. Okay, looking good. These guys are taking pretty good damage. Move back with these chariots. Oh, here we go. We got Azag is tanking these guys all by himself. Let's give him some troll support. And now let's come this way. Okay. Alright, and at the risk of having things go bad with the chariot, let's just watch the trolls smash the crap out of these guys. Yeah, look at that, they're wavering. Okay. Just keeping an eye on everything. These guys are gone. Let's go ahead and send the trolls, but we'll leave Azag. War Machine can fire on their general. Get out of there with those wolf chariots. Chase these guys down. Okay, and then the weaker one can chase them, and the stronger one can charge into the halberders here. Those guys won't be coming back. And where are the wolf riders? Alright. There we go. So that way we didn't suffer any unnecessary casualties. With Skarsnik we lost 8 something, I'm not sure what. Must be chariot crew. And let's see, do we get a lot of fightiness here? Not much. Oh yeah, we'll sack that for 13,000. Got a potion of healing. And let's see. Can we make it just to these trees? I'd like to be able to move into trees and still get into ambush stance, but I guess this is as good as it will get. Okay. And let's see. Got some skill points here. A constant ability that affects allies in range. Yeah, we'll get that. That's really good. And we will come over here. We'll go ahead and do choppas. And then let's see. I think I'd rather have the potion of healing over the enchanted missile, or the magic item with the magic missile. This is actually this is pretty good. 22 damage resistant, and then missile parry with shields. This is better when he has his wyvern, because you can turn this on and then charge in the missile units and do a good amount of damage and then hopefully get away. But right now it's not quite that great. I think since he's on foot, I'd rather have him with the hex and have him be in the middle of things with all of the orc boys. And then down here, I think that's good. And then the physical resistance is always wonderful to have. Okay, so I think Azag's looking pretty good there. We just got a lot of money. Let's see if we can make our money work for us. Let's go ahead and... who do we want to recruit? I'm tempted to pick Grimgore, just because he's so magnificent. Yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll recruit Grimgor here. And let's get some squigs. And if these guys come in and try to sack this or something, ooh boy, look at this. They might be able to pull off an underground move to get here, and then these guys could lead the attack, and these guys will come in as reinforcements. It's Belagor. So let's see. Oops, didn't mean to click that. Let's go ahead and get the rock lobber. We're going to spend some money. We're going to spend 5,000, and this is going to really hurt us monthly income or income per turn, not monthly income. But this is going to give us a pretty good shot of fending off these doors if they come down here. So that's what Grimgor's army is going to look like, at least for now. And now with these dwarves here, so since Belagor and the other dwarves are over here, I think we can underground move to Karak Eight. Let's see, we got a level 7 and a level 6. They're both actually kind of okay. Well, I think we'll just lead the way with this guy and hope for the best. It's risky. Okay, and it turned out pretty good for us. So the next turn we should be able to get Karak Eight back. And I think we're going to go ahead and spend that 1,000 to get this replenished. And can't do public order. Let's go ahead and get the growth building. Get this settlement going again. And has anybody not moved? And we used their skill points. Alright. Let's check diplomacy really quick. Okay, what kind of war target can we set with these guys? They are at war with the dwarves and the border princes, so let's see. Who else are they at war with? The Empire, so the Empire's up there. Let's have them... I don't want them to sack the border prince stuff because we'll get the money out of that. That's what we want. You know, let's just leave them be. We'll leave them be. Whoops, didn't want to close the full screen. Let's go to the vampire accounts. They're at war with the same factions. So it'd be really nice if we could get a military alliance with them, but we'll have to wait a little bit. Our relationship is improving. And who else is there? We got the Redhorn tribe. They're at war mostly with Bretonnia and the Wood Elves. You don't really want to make agreements with the Redhorns if they're at war with the Wood Elves. You don't want to piss the Wood Elves off. We don't need them attacking us also. That'd be too much. Now, Warriors of Chaos. What about the regular beastmen? Yeah, same thing with the Wood Elves. We got the Wood Elves here.
My lady informs me that I must listen to you.
Non-aggression with the Wood Elves would kind of be okay, but then we might piss off the beastmen. So we're just going to leave all that be for now. Alright, we'll end the turn. Oh, and so as expected, Belagor has underground moved, and we intercepted with Grimgor. We're going to go ahead and decline that. And here comes the actual attack. No! They didn't attack, okay. Non-aggression. Sure. Okay. Oh, we can catch him with Azag. Ooh, that'd be nice. Okay. We're besieged down here. Besieged over here. We got a new rebellion up here. A new rebellion over here. Raiding. Raiding. There will be a rebellion over here, and there will be a rebellion up here as well. Oh boy, trouble at home, right? Okay, so let's see here. Let's just take WE'Z and get him inside of here for the extra replenishment. He could really use it on these boar boys and trolls. And with Skarsnik, we'll just underground move right up to here. Yeah, boy. And let's see. When this rebellion pops up, this WA might have enough movement and they might go squish it for us. We have the ditches here. What's this force look like? Well, let's uncover it all. Bunch of orcs and then some goblins. We've faced a similar rebellion before and we held it off. So we'll just hold off on doing anything here and wait till they attack us. And we can't do anything over here. We got another dwarf stack there. Okay, so we'll have to come take care of this in a turn or two. Who's the Saka guy? We want this guy. Okay, and we'll encircle. Guess we'll move up to here. And we'll just auto-resolve this. There's no point in fighting this battle. We shouldn't take any casualties, or not very many. And we've already got a rebellion, but looting and loot and occupy doesn't get us very much money, and I'd kind of rather have the replenishment. So we'll do that instead. And now Slide a Murderer has an income from sacking trade, but he's a big boss, so I wonder how that works. Got a new weapon, and let's see here. We're going to go with the Growth and Obedience. And 1600. Okay, we're not going to make it very many turns with the way things are. So let's just, before we spend any money over there, let's see how things end up looking over here. And Grimgore didn't get his squigs because this settlement is now under siege. Okay. And can Grimgore get through here? He cannot. And how many turns do we got at Xerixil? Turns before surrender. 10 and 5 before we suffer attrition. Azag can catch these guys, so we'll probably do that. Surprise! And can he still catch him? Ah, he can't catch him. Alright, what do we want to do? Now we could go to an ambush stance. 70% chance, and they might walk into us and we can catch them in an ambush. If we get revealed, they might be able to force march with an army. And between these two forces, they might be able to catch Azag if we retreat. 70% chance. I think we're gonna go into ambush stance with Azag. We're gonna give that a try. We don't want to try to sack this right away. We at least want them to repair it maybe a little bit before we try to get more money out of sacking it. Now Grimgore, does he happen to have lightning strike? Let's just see. I don't know. Yeah, it's over here. Okay. So let's see. Karak Bufter's got some lousy goblins. And they've got all these long beards and Belagor. So Grimgore is not going to be able to hold this. There's just no way that's happening. What do they have here? Karak Izor. So Grimgore and these goblins is not enough to hold Karak Bufter from the dwarves. So I'm inclined to think that what we should do is take a risk and try to underground move down to here, and we could at least fight off this rebellion. However, if we underground move down to here, these guys might be able to switch to a regular stance and catch us, or the border princes might come up and try to catch us. So moving here is kind of risky with Grimgor because we've got two different threats, and he'll be right in the middle of them. And he can't get anywhere force march. Now, the other way we could underground move is we could actually like underground move up to here, and then, or here even, and there won't be any armies that can immediately catch him, and then he could underground move again, and we can come take probably Karak Norn, maybe with just Grimgor in these units, but I don't know if he can do that. Or he could maybe like come this way and help with this rebellion. I don't think we're going to be able to hang on to Grimgor very long. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to underground move to here. And if he gets caught, well then we save another 2,300 per turn. Okay, so let's just see. Hoping for the best. That was a big risk. Now see, this is what I was talking about. Now we've got the dwarves are going to be chasing him, and the border princes might chase him. And we're in our own territory, so what regiments of renown could we add to give him a better chance? None of these are really that great by themselves. But if we get caught by the border princes and they have mortars, they could have more. And we got a cannon here, so I think maybe at least the Moon Howlers, the Goblin Wolf Riders. And we could use them to maybe take out the war machines. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe Grimgor will get lucky. Maybe he'll retreat far enough that he doesn't get caught. Yeah, I don't know. That's the other thing we could do. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to leave Azag where he is. And over here, this guy's got some movement. Let's see. He's got movement and he's got war machines. And all right, let's see. Where is reinforcement range? All right. With him, we're going to do ambush stance. He's going to be our sneaky goblin. All right, let's end the turn. See what the AI does, and that'll probably be the end of this episode. Okay, so they're coming over here to take that settlement. Fine. And here he comes to catch Grimgor. Let's see. Oh boy. Let's hope Grimgor moves far enough. I don't know that he will, and then the border princes might catch us. So let's see what the border princes do. I didn't notice if the border princes had already moved or not. Alright, here they come. Oh boy. And we can't move anymore with Grimgor. Alright, this episode is long enough. We're going to come back in the next one. Oh man, Grimgor is so doomed. Look at this. They got Beligor. Ouch. Okay, we're going to come back in the next one. We are going to fight this battle. It's going to be Grimgor's famous last stand. And we're going to see how many casualties we can cause. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. And have yourself a good afternoon.